Yes.
Her?
Yeah, what are y'all's criteria for a woman that would be worthy to like lock down?
Don't be a hoe.
What qualifies you as a hoe?
Also,
Yeah,
what's
if you
your
want to hoe,
qualifier
Like,
of a
for
hoe?
example, if I was dating you, I would not let you go on a girls trip with two of your friends.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah,
It would
so-
never last.
But
You see?
what makes you think
It's
she's
why you're
not doing
single.
like
Like,
weird
why?
shit?
Like, what do you think we're doing on these girls' trips?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think you're
Because I fuck girls like you
seriously.
who come here in Miami for girls
You
trip.
don't fuck girls like
I
me.
don't think so.
Let me ask you this, and just so we can get, because I'll get the read on the room, then you can ask your
All right,
question.
cool.
Now, the aim of this video is to show you that female nature is universal, okay? Female nature is universal. And we're going to be comparing answers to this particular issue of girls trip. We're going to be taking answers from ladies here in the US from this podcast. And also we're going to be comparing the answers to ladies in Africa. And we're going to compare the two. You're going to realize that most women love these kind of trips, but it is their response to when they're in a relationship and a man says, I don't want you to go to this kind of trip. It is their response to that request from a man that makes all of the difference. As you're gonna see, the women in Africa, even though they like to go for such a trip, but they will outrightly tell you that if they're with a man and the man tells them that I don't want this, if they like the man and they want to be with a man, they will not do it. And you're gonna see that they are willing to sit quietly during the interview and listen, compared to women in the US who want things to go their own way. They don't want to even listen. So you will compare the two and you will see that even though female nature is universal, it's not much different, but you're gonna see that it's more dangerous in the West than in Africa, because when you get married to women like these in the US and you tell them not to go for the girls trip and they're gonna insist that they want to go, and if you don't want it, they're gonna divorce you. And what next? They're gonna take half of your shit because you're gonna pay them alimony if you've been in a marriage for more than 10 years. But in Africa, if you get married to such a woman and you tell her, hey, don't go for such a trip, and she insists, she cannot even insist, because if she insists on going, you're gonna divorce her and she's not gonna get anything. She's not gonna get half of your shit, because that is the main difference. And also they are more submissive in Africa than here. So guys, watch the video and let me know what you think in the comments.
Yes.
Her?
Yeah, what are y'all's criteria for a woman that would be worthy to like lock down?
Don't be a hoe.
What qualifies you as a hoe?
Also, what's
you
your
want to hoe,
qualifier
yeah.
of a
For
hoe?
example, if I was dating you, I would not let you go on a girls trip with two of your friends.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah,
It would
so-
never last.
But
You see?
what makes you think
It's
she's
why you're
not
single.
doing
Like,
weird
why?
shit?
Like, what do you think we're doing on these girls' trips?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see what she just did there? Yeah, you're crazy. It will never last. So Chris is telling her that one of the conditions for you to lock me down as a man is that if you have to go to girls trips, I will tell you not to go. And she said, no, it will never last. Because they asked the question, what does it take to lock down a man? And Chris said, don't be a whore. Don't be a hoe. If you are my girlfriend, I will tell you not to go to girls trip. And the girl in the middle said, ha ha ha, it will never last. So not only they are asking for what it takes and the guys are telling them what it takes, but they are outrightly refuting the answer. So they are not listening. They don't pay attention. She's already saying that off rip is not gonna work. So they want it to go their way. They don't want to submit to a man.
Yeah, what do you think you're
Because I fuck girls like you
seriously.
who come here in Miami for girls
You
trip.
don't fuck girls like
I
me.
don't think so.
Let me ask you this, and just so we can get, because I'll get the read on the room, then you can ask your
All right,
question.
cool.
How many of you think it's appropriate for you to go on a girls trip to a foreign location when you have a boyfriend at home? Raise your hands if you think it's okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
do you think
Everybody needs their break.
Now you have, okay,
but-
go ahead, ask your question. Now they all
but-
think it's appropriate. So
Also,
go ahead.
ask how many guys have we slept with on our trip, and we've been here for 5 days or 4 days or however many.
I mean,
None.
4 days
We haven't
is-
hooked up with anyone. Like, we're
Haven't
not
texted
here.
anyone.
So
Yeah.
in my experience, born and raised in County Dade, I'm 35 years old. I've seen a lot, even to a point where I shouldn't say this, but I was like 25, and there was like a bachelorette party, and damn, should I sit on camera? No.
Yeah, go ahead, man. You already started.
Yo,
Don't you?
yeah. Don't get us hanging.
Started.
All right, so if you're watching, nigga, like your girl isn't faithful. So yeah, so I fucked the bride, bro. Like the whatever is what it is,
shit.
man. And
How long ago was this?
it was like 10 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah,
They
whatever.
forgot about that already.
Hey, listen, and I see girls do many things. They will get a guy's number and then they say, hey, listen, I'm going to, like, even recent. like 2 years ago. I had a girl. She left her friends from the club to come stay with me, and for like 3 days, and then her sister actually and her sister's boyfriend, they left her. And they flew back up north, and she was with me for like 2 extra days. So I see it all. And you go, we're not doing shit. But, you know, I'm looking around right now. It's like, listen, I see red flags. And right, look at her. You got piercings like this.
So I mean, honestly,
you know, tattoos. But listen,
but that's
hey,
just my personality. It fits me.
No, it's fine. But I love girls like that because they're very like spicy, and it's
There's
like it's a one night
for
stand.
it. There's like a reason.
That's
why
fine. I don't care about the reason. I'm still fucking. But not me, you. But like girls like that, I see. So it's like
I feel like it's appropriate for you to take breaks, you know, to go on a trip with their girls. Like I feel like you need to open that door.
If you're with your man all the time, you're gonna get worn out and you're gonna fight all the time.
You need space to miss somebody.
Absolutely not space,
honestly.
but why do you need to go? Well, you know what? How about this? Let's go. Let's have fun
would
with
you
this.
guys go on a trip?
No, hold on, no, because with women you got to kind of use analogies. So let's go into a drum roll real fast, right? Thank you.
Here we go.
Let's say, right, me and you are in a relationship hypothetically, right? And I'm going to go to the nightclub and hang out. However, at this nightclub, there's going to be women that are more attractive than you. They're going to be in an abundance. They're going to be offering me free drinks. They're going to be bringing me to their section. They're going to be offering to fly me around and give me money and hook up with me, right? For nothing more than the fact that I'm there and I'm attractive.
It's what you do in that situation.
Hold on.
Sorry,
I have a response for that.
Hold on.
Me too.
Triggered immediately.
As soon as I go into this scenario, I'm going to have all these options of women that are better looking than you, that have more money than you, that have more status than you, that can offer me certain things that you might not be able to offer, right?
Okay.
Would you genuinely want me to go to this environment that could be destructive to our relationship? Yes or no?
Yes.
You're basing
So
your
it's supposed to be
you're
locked
basing your
up.
whole
Hold on, one at a time.
analogy.
Yes or no? Realistically, having an honest conversation with yourself, do you think, would you feel okay with me going to this location knowing that there's going to be better looking women that are going to give me money, that are going to fly me out, give me free liquor, and want to fuck me? Would you be okay with me going?
So like basic answer, no.
Okay, hold on.
Yes, because
You'd be
it depends on what you do in the situation. And
Yeah,
you're basing our
what I
relationship
mean.
on the fact that you're physically attracted to me, and that's it. So you're saying that these bitches are, sorry, I'm not
No, you're fine, go ahead.
that these girls are more attractive or whatever. So is that all you want? Like
I'll give
only
you
together?
a chance to explain, but you're saying you'd be okay with it.
Yeah,
Knowing that. Okay,
yeah.
what about you?
I'd be okay with
You
that.
okay with it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, you're gonna
Interesting.
open the door for a person to fail. If they want to fail, that's their decision.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Like,
you're-
that's
so
a
you're
good
okay
shows
with it?
me a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where loyalty comes in.
I'd be definitely okay with it. A relationship is all about trust, you know. And if I don't got it like that, then go find better.
Okay.
She's outrightly saying that she doesn't care about your preferences. She doesn't care about your boundaries. She's gonna do what she wants to do, even though she's in a relationship with you. So guys, beware of ladies like this, because they are not willing to compromise. They are not willing to follow your standards. They are not willing to submit to you. They want everything. They want to be in a relationship, but at the same time, they want to be a hoe. They want to be out there sharing their bodies with other men, going for girls' trips, doing what can go wrong in those trips without you knowing. They want all of those things, all at the same time. Being in a relationship with you, you are investing time and money. Meanwhile, they are going there, giving it to somebody else for free, and coming back to you, and you thinking that they didn't do anything. So again, we all know what happens in this girls' trip, and you're gonna see in this video, they're gonna try every tactic in the book to make you think that nothing goes wrong in these trips. But we all know, no one is fooling anyone here. We know what happens in these trips, and we know why women love to take these trips every once in a while. Now, you realize that when he asked, how many of you think that it's appropriate to go on this girls' trip? When Myron asked that question, you realize that everybody raised their hand. And one lady said, well, yeah, everybody needs their break. They need this break. It's not an ordinary break, guys. It's a carousel break. It's a break out of the relationship. They want to get fun. Because when they are in a relationship, women easily get bored more than men. And so they want to go out there, get fun. But the problem is that when they are getting this fun, they get impulsive, alcohol is involved, and they are free to do anything they want to do. And they're out of town, and they're in a place where nobody can judge them. And they have friends who are already doing these kind of things, who are gonna influence them. Even if they're a good girl, they have friends who are gonna influence them to do crazy things that you might not even know if you're the guy. So pay attention here. Now you've seen how these girls behave here. You've seen that they couldn't even listen to what the guys were saying. Now I'm gonna transition. I'm gonna interview a couple of ladies from Africa about this particular topic of girls trip, and you're gonna see their answers. Now, don't only pay attention to their answers, because like I told you, female nature is universal. Women all want the same things, but it is their behavior, it is their interaction with the men, it is the difference in levels of submission, in the levels of understanding what a man wants. So women in Africa, they are more open to listen, and they are more submissive than women in the US. But do they all want girls trips? Yes, they do. If you're in a serious relationship with someone, let's say your fiance, or you're engaged to someone, or you're married to them, would you go on girls trips?
I do love that. But if I have to do that, I'll talk to him. If he says no, I'll try to convince him. If he doesn't still accept, then I won't go for the trip. I won't go, because in a relationship, what's important is respect for each other. There should be that mutual respect. So I don't think if he doesn't want me to go, I'll go. I won't go.
Okay.
I will plead with him if I can go, because if it's not something regular, if it's not something that has been happening all the time, so I'll plead if he can give me the chance to hang out with my friends, to hang out with my friends, because it's not all the time that we usually go out. But if I have the opportunity to go out with my friends, I'll plead with him. But if he insists that I shouldn't go, then there's no need for me to persist to them that to resist him. There's no need.
So there's no need to resist if he persists that you should not go. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, so in other words, you're saying that if he says that you should not go, and he's very serious about that, you will not go.
I won't go. I can't disobey him.
You cannot disobey him.
Disrespect him, sorry. I can't disrespect him.
Okay, perfect. Okay, good.
If I'm in a relationship, yes, I can go out with my friends. Maybe we could go to Seme Beach and swim. Just us. Yeah.
Okay, what if your husband says, I don't want you to go to a girl's trip just with your friends? Would you still insist on going?
No, I will not insist. So my husband is my husband. I'm staying behind.
So if your husband says you are not going on a girl's trip, you will not go in?
I'm not going.
What about if he says you are not going for girls' night out?
I'm not going either.
Okay. Okay, so let me continue here. What if he tells you not to go and you say he's insecure?
No. If he tells me not to go, I'll ask him why he doesn't want me to go. If his reason is valid enough, okay. But again, there is another thing. There are some girls' trips that are very, very important. Maybe to catch up with friends you've not seen for years. There are some girls' trips that are really, really important also.
So if those girls' trips are very important, why don't you guys just meet in one of your friends' house, or for a shopping for an afternoon of shopping or things like that? Why must you go to another town for girls' trip?
Okay. Now let me be specific. We, the women or the ladies, we don't live in the same town. Let's say we don't live in the same town. We don't even live in the same country. Because I have friends who live out of Cameroon. I'm in Cameroon. I have friends who live out of Cameroon, and we are presently planning a girls' trip to somewhere. We've not decided. All right. Now, how is that going to be possible? It means they are going to come to my house because my man does not want me to go for the trip, or I will have to go to the house of one of them. Either way, they will still be traveling.
Okay, I'm not talking about. Okay, yeah. This is the thing, right? A girls' trip generally is a trip where girls go out of town, just they and girls, and they go to nightclubs and they go out to public places to get attention. Now, obviously, a lot of things can go wrong there because women act on their impulses, and when there's alcohol involved, anything can go wrong. So generally, a man will say, okay, I'm not comfortable, I don't want you to go. But some women will not find it interesting. Some women want to insist to go. And they know in their hearts of hearts that things will go wrong. Some of them even plan the trips ahead of time. They even plan what is gonna go wrong actually ahead of time. So
that's right.
yeah, so
control.
yeah, so and they can even exactly they can even plan what is gonna go wrong, and then they put it under the banner of a girl's trip. That is what I'm talking about here. And it's not just also a trip out of town. It can be a trip to a bar in the same town, but just with your girls.
At the same time.
Exactly. So so a trip to the nightclub just with your girls and things like that. So if you are in a relationship with a man and he tells you, okay, you are free to go to your girls' trips, but just know that if you come back, we are not together, or I don't like it. If you want the relationship and you want to secure the relationship, you can stay. But if you want to go, that's fine. It's also your choice. What would you say?
Yeah. But you know that before a man tells you that I don't want you to go on this girl's trip, if you go, don't come back, the relationship is over, blah, blah, blah. It means he knows you, he knows what you can do. It means the man knows you can always go astray. But if you are with a man and he knows that this woman has self-control, woman knows how to set boundaries, she knows when to stop with the alcohol, he will let you go. He will not, and if he knows that you are faithful, you in fact,
yeah, nobody knows.
He will let you go. He will not even stop you from going.
Yeah, no, nobody. That's a good logical argument, but nobody knows that they're gonna have a flat tire when they leave home. Nobody knows what
exactly,
is. Nobody knows. No girl knows if they're gonna find a man, a super hot man, at a beach when their husband or boyfriend trusts them.
So. That's right. All right. If he thinks that I shouldn't go, I won't go. But I just know that going on a girl's trip doesn't mean anything.
Well, it means a lot, because normally, from my experience, the highest amount of cheating takes place during girls' trip. I have hooked up with women who were in so-called girls' trips with their friends. And it was like the easiest hookup. So there's a reason why men are saying that. Okay. Because they know that things can go wrong. So it's not like you might have a bad intention. There are two things here. One, the lady might have outright bad intentions that are planned. Two, she might not have any bad intentions, but she might meet somebody there that will engage her butterflies, and he doesn't know what's going to happen. Those are the cases. So that's reality. We're living on earth. We're not living in a dreamland now. The reason I choose this topic is because it's a very, very important topic. And most men fall for this. When you're with a woman you love, when you're with a woman you appreciate, and she tells you, honey, I want to go for this trip, sometimes it's difficult to say no, especially if she tries to give you all of the reasons that these girls are going to be trying to give you in this video. So just pay attention here. In my opinion, it's a no, but everybody is different. But I want you to make you understand that even though your intentions might be good, even though you might be saying, okay, I trust my woman, just understand that things might go wrong. You see, they are trying every reason in the book. They are giving you all types of reasons. Oh, we need space. Oh, we'll do this. Oh, we need that. All they are trying to do is to get an upper hand in the relationship. While you are there, focus in the relationship, they are trying to create an opportunity where they can go out there and shop for better men. Okay, so they're not gonna tell you these things, but they know that these trips will create an opportunity for them to go out there and see what's available out there. And if they meet a hot guy, trust me, things are gonna go down. And with the pressure from their friends, they're gonna say, "Oh, do that, don't care, have fun, girl, do you, girl, blah blah blah." And before you know it, crazy things are happening. So But again, they're gonna tell you that, oh no, why don't you trust me? You are insecure. Every reason, they're gonna give you every reason in the book. They're gonna tell you, oh no, we've always gone for these trips. Nothing has ever happened. Before I met you, I used to go for these trips. Nothing ever happened. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Don't you trust me? Blah blah blah. That's all bullshit. There is no need to go for a girl's trip if you're in a committed relationship. If you value the relationship, you're gonna put the opinion of a partner above the relationship. You're gonna protect what you have. You're not gonna want to do something that's gonna risk trouble in your relationship. Okay? And let me know what you think in the comments.